we had a band that was going to come play and go, Charlie Puth, but that's cool. You're already here. There it is. Thank you.
Oh, you could beatbox for us, right?
That was, I was going to ask him that.
Yes. Keep going, man. Keep going.
James
We like
Corden.
it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I saw that. It was amazing.
That was like when I was 23. I had just turned 24 that day, I think. And
Really?
Yeah.
You were drinking beer, doing a little beatboxing.
And I don't drink beer. And he like offered it. You don't turn down a beer.
Peer pressure, man. It works.
Yeah.
I would think he was a beer drinker opposed to like a cocktail or a wine.
James is more of a James is
no
more
you
of a,
you.
Oh hi.
Oh, it's a baby. It's two babies and a baby.
Two babies and a baby.
And a fake baby.
And for the actual baby.
She's your biggest fan, and she thought that was hilarious.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, biggest fan. I've always wanted to meet you.
So you've got 13 million fans on the Instagram. Does that feel weird that you have like 13 million? Yes, I just literally looked now.
I don't even look at it.
Really? Do you know anybody's name?
I like I know my mom's name.
Okay, and she follows you.
She must. Yeah.
Your mama has an Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom follows me and my dad too, but I don't look at it. I just it messes my brain up too. I get less creative. I come up with like I like to try and keep everything to the days of the Motorola Razr. Remember that phone?
Oh, dude, I
When it
love
was
that
like
phone.
and I think they're bringing it back even too. But like 2004 Motorola Razr. I was listening to Cassie and Bad Boy and life was good. No Twitter or anything like that. MySpace was just starting to like pop just a little bit, and I think my mind was just a little bit more free. And then if you look at I found myself like looking too much at what people were saying about me on like Twitter and everything like that.
Everything had to be nice though. How could they ever say anything bad about Charlie Puth?
Well, you're right, but it was mostly nice. But then when you see one comment that like wasn't nice, you're just fixated upon that, and it ruins your whole day. So I just decided I'll just not look at it anymore. And it's made me like I'm kind of back to 2004.
That's cool. You had a lot of hair change lately, so do people like it? I liked it. I like the blonde, really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My mom
didn't. You guys like the blonde?
Wow, we got a blonde fan here.
My mom didn't like the blonde.
Usually when there's a big hair change, that's because of some drastic relationship. That's what girls do, right?
Yeah.
Girls get their hair done,
haircut,
lose weight, yeah, all that.
What made the hair change?
Why is that?
I don't know.
They need to feel good about themselves. They're feeling bad because they're not having this person with them all the time, and they just need to like a little
turn the corner.
Yeah.
Are you like mind readers? That's great. That's
what we do.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
We say what people think. That like people just they they think these things and they don't like bring them to words and actually discuss them enough.
I didn't know that was a thing. I write what people think. Like we don't talk anymore.
Right.
I put a melody to it, and you guys would be like great songwriter companions.
Yes, we would. With you, could we collab?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can feature on the record,
yes.
and we can record it in Bermuda and
this
get
is on Facebook Live
rights.
and documented. We are doing it.
Wait, could you sing for us real quick? Just go.
I want a line of Mother.
Just say our names. Sing Nikki and Tracy.
No. Oh, that's in C major. That's what my Motorola Razr used to make. That's the sound. Wait, say it again.
Nikki and Tracy. Make a jingle for us. Just sing it.
Nikki and Tracy, they're at the radio on a white couch with Charlie Puth. He is out of notes.
That was awesome.
That was bad.
That's going gold.
But you know what? We could hear the sweetness that your voice is. You have like a sweetness, like a soft, like it's like a texture to a voice. I don't know. I can hear like textures in music. I don't know.
No, yeah.
Some people see colors in music.
Yeah.
But I can hear like the smoothness to your voice.
There's some layers to it.
Yeah.
I worked a long time to achieve that. I used to get because I have perfect pitch and I can hear all the notes in my head. And before I really could learn how to sing, I would hear the notes in my head, but not feasibly be able to sing them. And that always bugged me. So I just listened to a ton of James Taylor and John Mayer at the time.
Oh, I love John Mayer. But your mom was a music teacher, right? Your mom was a music teacher, right?
Yeah.
So did she help you take those notes from your head and put them to an instrument?
No, she just taught me. She just introduced me to a lot of great music, as did my dad. They still do to this day. My mom taught me piano when I was 4 years old.
That's awesome.
And then I just went on and took lessons. But every teacher of mine noticed an interesting trend that I would, instead of reading the sheet music, when I say sheet music, like the notes on the paper, I wouldn't ever do that, and I would instead listen to the recording back in the days of when you had to, get a CD or Napster, and you'd have to. I'd listen to the recording over and over again, and then I'd memorize the song, and I'd know how to play it on the piano just from listening to it. And I thought that was just like a normal occurrence, that everybody could do that. It's just like reading a passage of a book. Enough times where you just memorize the paragraph if you just read it enough, or if you watch a television show enough times, you start to, recite lines from the show. Like
Friends?
Like Friends, yeah. Like I could do perfectly.
Can you do all of the episodes?
I could do all the episodes.
Recite them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought that was perfect pitch. I thought everybody had that. And then they took me to this music college, and they're like, this is like a 1% of people in the entire world have this or something like that. So.
What's it called? There's a name for it, isn't there?
Absolute perfect pitch.
That's what it's called?
ABS?
Yeah. ABS, anti-lock braking system.
PAPS.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Thank you.
Try to get me some AP.
Are you trying to think of our group name?
Yes. Oh my gosh, we're the APSs.
Yes, we're the APS.
I think that's fun.
We play for dozens and dozens of people.
So you've got this new album coming out. We're not exactly sure when.
Yeah. Well, I'm working. It's not even like an album yet. I'm still just.
Is it like
working.
EP?
No, I'm just working. I'm a one-man band, so I have to, I mix these records, I produce these records, so it takes some time. But I'm in no rush. I just want to make something good for you guys.
I love it when you put the recorder into your home studio and you show people how you're do everything, every single thing.
Well, what's really cool is that now I don't think 10 years ago everybody was super interested in the behind-the-scenes stuff, and now there's shows. I was part of the show Songland, and the it's almost like The Voice for songwriters, and it talks about what goes behind the scenes, and I think people are more interested in that than ever. So that makes my job super easy because that's what I do, literally.
You were a songwriter at first.
That's an E flat and an A flat.
Oh,
ringtone.
Okay. Wow.
It's a perfect fourth.
That's so cool.
So if it was a perfect fifth, it would just be just as bright, and it wouldn't.
What about that one?
G and D. G D.
Oh my goodness.
Which is also a perfect fourth. There's a lot of perfect fourths. And the Motorola was actually 3 notes. So there's it's interesting. We're finding this out now that there's a common theme going on with cell phone ringtones where they're all perfect fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4, G, A, B, C. Because I think that's also when you start your car up, it's kind of pleasant to you don't hear many fire alarms that have usually fire alarms are minor seconds, they're tensions that rub against you, and sirens, police horns, because it's dissonant and it's not resolving, and it gets your attention to either get out of the building or get out of the way.
Wow. Do you do this in nature? If you hear a bird, are you
yeah, like a morning I remember a mourning dove, from hearing it when I was 4 years old. Mourning doves seem to still to this day make the same noise.
I recognize that from the birdie outside my window.
How about Mockingjay?
Yeah.
I don't know what a Mockingjay is. I'm not a
from
bird
Hunger
person.
Games. Thank you, whoever did that. Yeah, from the Hunger Games.
I've never seen an episode.
What?
Yeah,
There's 4 of them.
I'm really bad at TV except Friends.
Okay.
That's the only television show I know. I've never seen Shameless. I've seen
Shameless is so good. You got to get into it.
Really?
Oh my God, yes.
I feel like a lot of people were talking about it, then no one talked about it. Now people are back to talking about it.
I'll be honest. The first season gave me such high anxiety. After every episode, I was like,
you don't like that.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
It's so good.
I don't want
But
high
think about it.
anxiety.
It's their issues, not yours. Yeah, think about it like that. You always got to find a flip to get you out of whatever you're in.
Yeah, that's what I say when I watch the Titanic.
Yeah,
And that's how I feel when I watch Hoarders.
That was kind of dark. I'm sorry. But like I saw you. She went, oh, God. I saw Euphoria. I like that show a lot, too.
Euphoria.
Euphoria with Zendaya and Hunter Harris.
What is it?
Euphoria. It's on HBO. It's really good. Yeah. Yeah, with the makeup.
With the makeup?
Every girl was, Zendaya?
Zendaya, the singer.
She's like, she's a actor in
Actress.
this. Actress in this. And, you have to watch it. It's really good.
Euphoria.
Yeah, Euphoria.
It's on the Netflix list because we're going into hibernation season. So,
right.
Yeah. Is it on Netflix or HBO?
Now Disney has a streaming system. That's pretty crazy. Definitely signing.
Do you have all of those at your house? And do you lock yourself in Netflix and chill often?
When I'm not working, I'm always working. I'm always if I can't get a recording studio, I have a microphone like this, and I'm hanging it from a lamppost. I'm only one. I'm coming up with new songs.
So you don't like to binge watch things?
No, I like to. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't. Yeah, I don't. I find if I try and binge watch something, I find myself looking at. When I had my phone, I would look at it too much and then not even pay attention.
I know what you mean. Yeah. See, and it's like that. It's like people are so quick on their phones. You like that? You tweeted.
So much information coming in at once.
Can you do it like that? Can you tweet?
I can, which is scary.
Give me a second. We'll get slow.
I almost pretend that I'm not as good as I am. I do a lot of the thumbs, but I'm trying to slow it down by looking at it less. And I'm
just enjoying the sound effect show that you guys have going on here. It's just sound effects.
Yeah, which y'all didn't
what was that?
G. Hi, G. I can't.
So when Selena Gomez comes and does a collab with you, are you doing this? And what's she doing? Is she are you serious, Charlie? We're just going to make noises all day?
Well, that's
what kind of fun are these collaborations that you do?
That's what every artist says to me. That's what I do with everybody. I mean, I just did 2 records with Katy Perry, and she came in with these 2 titles, and I was like, Harley's in Hawaii. I wonder if it was riding from the and I make because that's how I make songs. It's it comes from here, and the only way that I can do it, because I don't know how to play the piano, which is not really easy to bring around all the time. I just do the beatbox thing and kind of do the drums, and then bring it to the MPC, and then produce the whole track out. Do
you record the beats that you hear into your phone, and then you'll later on?
Definitely.
Everything is voice notes still.
Yeah, everything is voice notes. I think every track that I make, the voice note application is used for the ideas, but I'll sometimes actually take the sounds and put them actually in the song too. So we don't talk anymore. The guitar was actually recorded on my phone. Yeah.
So do you sit there and do warm-ups and stuff like that with those people? Like the
yeah, that's exactly.
That actually loosens up you go up and down with it, and it loosens up your lips, and it gets you ready.
No, it's
so do you sit around and do that kind of stuff with them?
And you do it, and you can do it in scale form too. And then broken long scale.
Can we all do that?
Hold on, let's
all do that.
I caught a piece of spit.
Would you lead them in a group warm up? Yeah. Let's do a group warm up, everybody.
Everyone on 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going so well.
Very nice. Okay.
Ready?
I wanted them to feel included.
If you want to say that you warmed up with Charlie Puth, we'll give it one more try.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, here we're doing it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Let's not do it again.
It's like a bunch of helicopters trying to land safely.
If you hear like that in Target, randomly, it's one of the people in this room that are just addicted to doing that.
Or me in the Frozen section.
Yep. You just hear that warming up sound,
Yeah, absolutely. But no, that's what I seriously do. I think my vocal coach told me it takes takes all the mucus off or something like that. But that's what I do when I perform on the Today Show at 4 a.m., some ungodly hour. That's what you have to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're like, I should be going to sleep right now. Not.
No, but I like the Today Show.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fun.
Okay. Cool.
Now, speaking of the Today Show and New York City, one of your videos that you did, was it cheating on you or was it? Yeah. So you've got all these amazing landmarks in New York. Are you coming out of Carrie Bradshaw's apartment from Sex and the City?
No.
It's the coolest video.
It looks like it.
By the way, I would hate to live at that apartment because I think they have it blocked off actually because all people do is take pictures of it. No, we actually, I'm kind of from New York, but I'm really from New Jersey. But so I just went up to this person's, So I kind of just went up to this person's doorstep and was like, hey, we're filming this video. And they were like, are you Charlie? And I was like, can we use your doorstep real quick? And he was like, sure, I don't care. He had a little pipe in his.
Nice.
I wonder what
That's
that
so
was.
cool. And how did you get? You're also in Central Park, and you're right by that famous fountain. There's nobody there.
It basically was a John Wick music video.
It was so cool. It was just so good. But there's like nobody around there. Did you do that in post, and you like took all the people out, or did you say go set?
No,
there were people there.
There were people,
and you erased them. That's so cool.
I want a people eraser.
I do too.
For real life.
There's a lot of people.
I mean, we also looked at like opportune moments to like that there weren't anybody walking, where there weren't any people walking around, but. I mean, people caught on really quickly. It's not like we were exactly inconspicuous.
Incognito.
Yeah, we like a huge camera crew with me, blonde hair, like walking around.
Why did you put the disclaimer on the front where you say, this is not about a person, it's a feeling that I never had?
Because I just wanted to get the speculation.
That it was not about an ex-girlfriend?
I wanted to get that out of the way right away. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't write these songs. I mean, I do write these songs about myself because that's how they feel real, but I wanted the listener to put their life experience into the song, most importantly.
I can definitely put myself in all of your songs. I really can. I can think, I remember that happening to me, or feeling that mood.
It's almost like I was there in Target.
Especially the mother song. Now, I know that you were not like that when you were a kid. Like
No.
Sneaking around, doing things like that. It's like the opposite of what you were as a kid.
It's the opposite of what I was. But that song has like a little bit of a different meaning. It's more of like a mother's point of view or anybody's point of view looking in on what they think is a seemingly flawless relationship, and they have no idea if they only knew that it was really terrible for those two people. Not, of course, talking about myself, but...
Mm-hmm. Now, sneaking out the window, putting pillows under the sheets, oldest trick in the book. Yeah. But what have you actually been busted with? Like, what's the worst thing you did that your parents actually found out about?
You know what I actually used to do, and I know the song. I know the song doesn't actually have anything to do with like sneaking out. That was just like another way to get people to not ask about who it was about. But I used to go to my neighbors' windows with because everyone on my block had Verizon TVs, and everyone had therefore the same remotes. So I would go and sneak up to their windows and just change the channels.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
So good.
Absolutely frightening.
We could still do that today, actually.
I think we could. We might have to try that later.
That's great.
There's a lot of everyone has like different remotes now. It's like not everyone had the same carrier back then, or maybe an Apple TV remote. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
it's not what the song's about, but it's fun.
So, did your parents bust you for that? You got in trouble for that?
They were like, "Could you just please not do that?"
My dad would have loved it. He would have been like, "What are you doing? Oh,
we like this neighborhood. We like living here. Do you like living here?"
So, no album officially in the works. You're just putting out great music.
Yeah.
You put out these 3 amazing tracks. What else do you have coming for us?
Probably something at the top of the year.
Christmas song? Did you know somebody put out a Charlie Puth Christmas album?
Who?
I don't know, but it's not Christmas songs. It's just Merry Christmas from Charlie Puth. You're in a Santa hat, and it's just all your hits. I found it on YouTube. I'm like, hey, Charlie's got a Christmas song. No,
fantastic.
It was a fan.
Yeah.
There's an
I was like, that's hilarious.
It's funny. There's an artist named Francis and the Lights, and he works a lot with Kanye. And he told me that he was going to make an album called Charlie Puth's Voice Notes. I don't know why that was so funny to me. He was going to make an entire album called Charlie Puth's Voice.
Was he going to steal your phone and get all your?
I guess that's the. I guess that's the joke.
Oh, speaking of your cell phone, do you have it on you?
I don't. I told you I don't have it.
Okay, when you met Jennifer Aniston, did you guys like trade numbers and stuff like that? Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what do
you guys text each other often? We want to know. What do you text to Jennifer Aniston?
Hey, girl, what's up? Hi, friend. Hey, boo.
Nice to meet you.
Do you guys like keep in contact?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I keep in contact with all of them.
Okay.
Courtney and Lisa.
You're like, they're all my friends.
Yeah.
Lisa, as in Phoebe?
Like
You just call her Lisa?
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool.
They had pizza together.
Yeah.
Everyone saw the Ellen. Everyone saw all that, right?
We had In-N-Out pizza.
You what?
In-N-Out pizza.
In-N-Out pizza.
Oh, you guys don't have In-N-Out.
Wait, In-N-Out is a burger.
I thought it was a burger place.
It's a burger place, but the chef took the burger and like chopped it up and put it on the pizza. It was brilliant.
Really?
It's almost like, what's the burger equivalent out here? You guys have Whataburger? Nobody? Shake Shack?
Yeah, Shake Shack. We've got that.
Well,
have you heard of
Chick-fil-A?
McDonald's?
Yeah,
McDonald's. That's a good one. I really like that
I had
one.
it yesterday.
I like the French fries. I love the fries.
You know who has really good fries? Applebee's.
Really?
I went to Applebee's too. I've really been just eating super well. Those fries, guys, they were really
Out
good,
on the
right?
road, you guys are fancy.
Yeah.
Wow.
We keep it classy. It was good.
What's your favorite restaurant like that? Like I know Post Malone loves Olive Garden.
Post loves Olive Garden.
Who doesn't love Olive Garden? All you can eat breadsticks and salad. Come
I
on.
don't really understand his fixation with Olive Garden.
It's so good.
It's really good, but like it's like, all right, talk about something else. I think I like Chili's a lot.
Yeah.
I like their triple dipper appetizer.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
they
the three. Yeah.
They don't really have it in Hollywood, so I gotta, go out for like an hour away. To
Oh,
eat
wow.
it. Yeah. but
Okay.
It's cool.
What else do you like? And do you roll through the drive-through by yourself? Like, do you just roll up? You like, hey, can I?
Yeah, I can go most places by myself. No one's gonna jump at me. They just, ask for a picture, and I say, does that mean, I guess that means
I won't give it to you until you sing it to me.
No, the meal is free then because I gave you a picture and it's not, and then they're all like, I kind of wish I didn't ask for a picture.
So you did all these awesome collaborations, Selena Gomez, Meghan Trainor, Wiz Khalifa. Now that one, the one that you did with Wiz Khalifa was for the tribute song for Fast and Furious with Paul Walker.
Yeah.
It's still literally will almost bring me to tears because I love Paul Walker. I love all the Fast and Furious. You just give us such emotion in that song. Was that hard for you to record? Did you know Paul Walker at all? Or were you a fan of the series that you were like, oh my gosh, this is the end of him in the series?
Right. It's crazy. I had never seen a movie. Not one.
They're the best movies.
I know they're fun.
I love that.
I had never seen one though, and I wrote that song just from personal experience, and it just happened to work perfectly. Yeah,
it's a classic, and that song we still play it on the radio. It will be played on the radio forever. Forever.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys. Yeah. And what's crazy is that it's a sad song, but it can also be a happy song too, like a hopeful song. Like they play it at graduations.
That is sad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could ever think of that song as happy.
Or it can just be all around sad.
Yes, it's all around sad. My son, after he saw the movie, he would hear it on the radio. Can't do it yet. Can't listen. Because it would bring back such memories from the movie. And he was like 17. He's like, I can't listen to it. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I will say, I did see the last part of that movie. That's really sad when you hear the piano coming in.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, and especially if you grew up with those movies, I can relate.
Exactly. Any other collabs on the way?
Yes, not any that I can talk about as they are still being worked out.
Cool.
But you'll be excited. You can dance to them.
Okay.
Cool.
With your son.
Did you say you can dance to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So some of your favorite new artists that have come out. Let's.
I love Dominic Fike.
Okay.
I love Baby Keem. I love. I don't know. I look. I think there's. I feel like there's like 80 songs that come out every day. I love Louis Capaldi. I think he's so funny. He's actually like
Louis Calamari. That's what he is on Instagram.
Louis Calamari. He's so funny. He's so self-deprecating, but just such a brilliant voice. Yeah, I think
he's touring with Niall Horan. I think that's a good matchup.
Yeah, that's a great matchup.
Yeah.
I love that.
Actually, you would be a good matchup with them. Actually,
right?
Yeah.
You just wrapped up a tour not too long ago. Let's do another one.
I'd love to do it.
Let's announce it today.
Oh, I don't know if my agency would like that.
Sorry. I was just getting so excited and ahead of myself.
No, but you'll be there. Front row.
I will be. Okay, good.
You heard it. We're getting front row tickets.
What's the arena around here?
AAA,
AAA.
Coral Sky, BB&T.
BB&T is probably
plenty.
Cool. Yeah, that would be good.
Or right here. Yeah, our listener line.
Or just right here.
Yeah,
just
come here.
Like
I like it.
12 to 13,000 people.
Yes. As many as we can pack in the building, and you can beatbox and do other things. Like, okay, so Ed Sheeran plays that foot thing. What's that called?
It's like a noise pedal or something.
Yeah. So can you play one thing? Like if you had a keyboard, could you like play everything off of it?
I could. It's not really. Not really my thing. I like to have the band up there. Also because I'm not as good of a singer as Ed Sheeran, but I think he is. Oh, you're very nice. Thank you. I think.
I think you have an awesome voice.
I think it's just. I think it's just different. I think Ed's brilliant, though. He can go up there and entertain for like 2 hours with just himself. It's pretty wild.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think you could do that with your beatbox. I mean,
I could, but I think it'd get pretty old.
No,
nope,
never.
Yeah, I mean, I could, and actually, I could, but it's just like I don't want to do it.
You're right. That's cool. Well, we're excited for it.
Like, you're okay. You don't have to. If you don't want to do something,
No.
you don't have to.
You don't have to, but you want to do it a little bit.
No.
Oh, I've got a good question for you. I think it's good anyway. You were in like a jazz quartet, jazz dealio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like jazz hands? Spirit fingers.
Oh my god.
Which one?
You know that's a good question. Jazz
one?
hands, spirit.
It's not. That's not the all-encompassing jazz form. I think.
Don't you all do that in the band?
I played. What did I play? Jazz piano. So my fingers were busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were playing.
What
Piano
about the rest of
fingers.
the guys in the band?
Oh, they all did it. Yeah, they didn't play their instruments. The saxophone.
No.
What would be your signature dance move if you had one? Like, do you have?
Oh, I like it.
I would probably just play the piano. And I don't know how to.
You don't like to dance at all?
I don't know how to.
Can you do any break dancing to go along with your beatbox?
No.
Nothing. Not even the worm.
No. What, the worm?
The worm.
wanna see
It's
you-
the easiest one in the
Let
world.
me see you do the worm.
I'll do the worm if you do the worm right after me.
I'm not.
Then
doing
I'm
the
not.
worm. I'm not doing the worm. I guess
I would pay to see that.
I guess that's
Wow.
that then.
I'm not doing the worm. I don't
Worm?
know how.
Backwards worm.
No.
Yeah.
Backwards.
There's a
worm.
backwards worm. Yeah.
I feel like that would injure your spine. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to walk these beautiful beaches of Florida.
Oh,
Exactly.
it's so pretty here.
Exactly.
It's very pretty here. I love coming here. I love coming here because the last show I played here, I didn't even need my humidity mask before the show. I just walked out and it was just constant moisture from my throat.
What's a humidity mask? That just gives you.
It's like a little steam thing that you put over your face.
Do you wear it at night or like when do you wear it?
You can.
That with a retainer and you're just cute at night, aren't you?
Gear.
Yeah, I'm ready to go out to ONEOK. I think no, you take it and it just like moisturizes your voice, but you don't need it here in Florida because it's just constant moisture.
Yes.
Is it kind of like one of those Vicks facial steamers, you know?
Yeah,
Except you don't have to go like this. It goes.
It's exactly what it is.
It
Except
sticks on you.
You just wear it on your face.
That's cool. That's
Like
actually,
Darth Vader.
I love
Yeah.
those. I love those.
Very
Darth-
I do
like
the
Darth
old
Vader.
school one where you boil some water in a pot and then you take make like a tent. Yeah, and you go like this, and you put like a little tea tree oil in there and
Oh, yeah.
cleanse. Yes, it's really good.
Yeah, you don't have to do that in Florida. You're right.
In Florida,
just
we
humid
open
all
our
the time.
sinuses.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, we're enjoying.
Well, I think
you.
we've covered everything.
We have literally covered everything.
Yeah,
I
like,
like it.
everything in the world.
Hmm.
Well, it's a very nice to have you here.
It's very
Charlie.
nice to see you
Oh,
guys.
Thank you
want-
for
Thank you for
coming.
having
We
me.
want that album and we want the tour.
Well,
That's-
you will get it.
Okay, that's what's the pending. So
you will get it one day
okay,
Announce it on your Instagram.
with you.
Okay.
Yes.
With you guys.
Yes.
okay,
Please.
okay.
One day.
So it will go like this.
Oh, goodness.
Say hi, I'm Charlie Puth.
Oh, no, I can't.
Say- This is Charlie Puth, and his new album is going to drop on, and then we'll just fill in the blank.
And then you just do it later. It's kind of like a
Yes.
radio liner.
Exactly. Radio liner. Fill in the blanks.
Fill in
Name
the
here.
blank. Yeah.
Date here.
Thank you, guys.
Well, we got a jingle
Thank
from you
you.
today, so
Thank
we're
you.
going to play that on the radio.
Perfect. I love it.
I love it. Let's hear it for Charlie Puth,
Yay.
everybody. Thank you.
Yay.